Hello, dear viewer. Iain Lee for part 2 of You Are Not Alone. And this is some kind of help group, community, fellowship to help you and me survive the next few months in terms of how expensive everything is getting. Okay, that's kind of what this is about. I will try and find tips to help us save money. Hopefully you'll do the same as well. Put them in the comments, click like and subscribe. But for me, this is more about creating a sense of community, a fellowship, because this is really scary and this is really, really lonely. So I'm guessing maybe more of it will be tips to survive and to survive as opposed to survive. There we go. I've come up with a hand gesture for it. So this is You Are Not Alone. The thing that got me today, and I just got out of my car and I had to come in and film this, was, here's a tip. And I use this, and I would talk about this when COVID first started. I am finding, listening to all the news about how expensive everything is getting, predominantly energy at the moment, but how expensive everything is getting, I'm finding that very, very depressing and anxiety inducing. And I was driving home, and I was listening to one of my favourite radio presenters do a phone in, and it was people phoning in saying how much their energy bills are going to go up and how it's going to impact their shops, right? And it wasn't scaremongering. It wasn't trying to create fear. It was honest stories from people whose businesses may close, okay? And it was done because I would agree that this story of how expensive everything is going to get, I don't understand why it's not front page news. However, 20 minutes into the show, I felt so sick and so anxious, and I wanted to cry. I actually wanted to cry because I started doing the maths of what it was going to cost me and thinking, I can't afford that. So here's what I did. I switched off. I put a podcast on. I'd acknowledged what I'd heard, and I put a podcast on. And I guess the tip is, that's my cat, one of my cats. If you're watching or reading or hearing stuff about how expensive everything is about to get, and it's scaring you, you can switch off. If this video is scaring you, you can switch off. It's not, certainly wasn't for me burying my head in the sand, thinking, oh God, no, this will never happen. No, go away. It wasn't that. It was an acknowledgement that what I was hearing was real and was going to happen. But do you know what? I can only take it in bite-sized chunks. I can take tiny, tiny little crumbs of it every day, every other day, once a week. I know what's going to happen. I know how expensive, I think I know how expensive my gas and electricity are going to get. But I cannot listen to an hour, 2-hour phone in on it. I've heard 20 minutes. That's enough. It's in there. I'm going to listen to something that brings me joy. You can switch off, you can unsubscribe, you can stop reading, okay? That's it. That's all I got. None of this is particularly great wisdom, but some of you might find it helpful. And I know some people need permission to not listen or to watch or stuff. Thank you so much for watching this. If anyone out there is good at doing thumbnails, because I don't know how to do them, if anyone's good at doing catchy thumbnails, could you... I don't know, for these videos, maybe send something to me at LateNightAlternative@gmail.com. LateNightAlternative@gmail.com. I'll put the email in the description. Click the thumbs up, click subscribe. If you know anybody that might enjoy or get something out of these videos, then please do pass on the words. And if you've got any tips, leave them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.